Blazing Saddles is here on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray, released by Warner Brothers. It can be found as a standard slipcover, as well as a non-exclusive steelbook, both available at your online retailers. Mel Brooks is an absolute legend in comedy, and some of his films are among my favorite in the genre. Spaceballs is still my all-time favorite, but Blazing Saddles is a close second. You could certainly chalk this up to a film that could never be made the same way today, but its impact in the genre and its legacy is firmly in place. The movie is hilarious and one of those films that if I'm having a rough day, I just put this one on and enjoy. Blazing Saddles on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray has an aspect ratio of 239:1 with native 4K resolution, and it supports HDR10. Reportedly, Blazing Saddles underwent a restoration for this 4K release. I wasn't able to confirm to what extent or nature of the restoration, but to my eyes, the source does look cleaner than what I've seen before on Blu-ray. I didn't notice any troublesome blemishes or obvious imperfections. Grain resolves fairly well, very light in density. I thought I spotted a slight hint of management in one scene in particular with Headley. He looked a little too smooth, but I feel that it was an outlier and I don't believe it was a blanket application if it was used. Don't worry though, as image clarity comes to save the day with more in-depth textures. Close-ups look pretty solid as the variety of facial features are nicely realized. Dirt, beads of sweat, and skin blemishes stand out very well. Mid-level shots are favorable also and exhibit appreciable gains. The 4K's transfer supports HDR and the visuals are all the better for it. The dusty hills of the quote-unquote Old West are decidedly bolder and often produce punchier colors. The variety of costuming also stands out with stronger-looking primaries across the board. Skin tones are healthy, and whites show good stability. Black levels are very well rendered with inky night scenes. No unnatural elevation was spotted, and crush was a non-issue. Blazing Saddles on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray supports a Dolby Atmos audio mix, which folds down to a Dolby True HD 7.1. There is also an original 2.0 audio track, as well as international options. Interestingly enough, this 70s Mel Brooks comedy was given a Dolby Atmos upgrade. Now, I'm not one to ever shy away from a new audio track, but for this film, it seemed kind of a bit of overkill. For starters, the high channels really aren't utilized all that much. In-film music occasionally pipes through in a complimentary fashion, but I'll be darned if there was anything else of substance up there. The mid-levels and rears were similar, but slightly more active. The opening Blazing Saddles song, as well as Madeline Kahn's number, and the final brawl through the fourth wall produced some audio cues in the surround environment. Nothing too flashy, mind you, just enough to perk your ears up though. In-film dialogue is clean and easy to hear. The LFE is very subtle in its delivery. There is a small explosion in the third act that moves the needle just slightly, but for most of the duration it's pretty reserved. I sampled the original 2.0 mono mix, and it's presented well with clean dialogue. There were no source-related issues in the audio track. There is a healthy mix of new and old bonus content included here. Firstly, there is a half audio commentary track from director Mel Brooks. There is a featurette called Inappropriate Inspiration, The Blazing Saddles Effect, which features comedians, writers, and those in the industry discussing the film and how it influenced them. There are additional shorts, including Blaze of Glory, Mel Brooks' Wild Wild West, and an archival feature, Back in the Saddle. For the picture quality, I'm going to give Blazing Saddles on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray an A. All in all, the 4K transfer of the film looks better than it ever has on physical media. The film's palette was given a nice fresh coat of paint with HDR, and image clarity is spot on. The movie looks terrific and well worth trading in the old Blu-ray for. For the audio, I graded this a B+. I'm always a big fan when a classic film gets a Dolby Atmos upgrade, though the nature of this movie and its sound design don't give it too much to do with the additional speaker real estate. The soundstage does open up a little bit more, but those that are expecting some great dynamic audio cues may be left scratching their heads. And for the extras, I gave them an A. There's a good mix of both new and old content included here, and a little something for everybody to enjoy. There's some great retrospective content, as well as archival information which talk about the film, the influences, and other interesting bits. I think most fans will appreciate what's here. So that is my review of Blazing Saddles on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray from Warner Brothers. If you're interested in picking up a copy for yourself, I will leave an Amazon link in the comment section. But if you have the disc already, let me know your thoughts down below. In the meantime, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guide 365. I will see you at the movies.